going on, world? DS1 Ross, and I'm back. Shout out to everybody. Thanks for all the support. It's been a minute, but we still here, family. DS1 Ross, thanks for tuning in. Sheep Stay Sleep TV, Sheep Stay Sleep Live. You know, shout out to the Alliance. You know, shout out to my Guillotine boys. Shout out to everybody who rock with me. Shout out to everybody who gonna come through tonight. I see y'all coming through. Shout out to y'all. We gotta chop it up. I gotta give my perspective on this. So as y'all can see, the title, of course, Sarnetta has denounced all you pro-black retards. And I specify pro-black retards because to be pro anything does not mean you're anti anything. All pro mean is in favor for. That's it. So we're gonna talk about this tonight, family. I know y'all watched the streams earlier, so I'm pretty sure y'all heard how Sarnetta felt about y'all pro-black retards, y'all pro-black zealots, y'all people who made being pro-black y'all religion. And y'all have gone crazy with this thing. Y'all have become kamikaze with this thing, man. So I'm pretty sure y'all heard his message to y'all, because that's who it was for. That whole stream was a message to all you pro-black retarded motherfuckers who don't understand the bigger picture. You see? Who won't look past their personal vendettas or their personal issues. They think it's all about them, man. They don't see the bigger picture. So first I'm gonna start out with number one. This was supposed to be a unity conference. A unity conference. So the way I look at it, family, is if this is a unity conference, then anyone who shows up is in favor for unity. Because if you weren't in favor for unity, you made it your business not to show up. Now, I know some people who agrees with unity and wanted to be a part of the event, but they couldn't come for certain issues. I understand that. But we're talking about people who purposely did not show up to the event. People, I believe, are not in favor for unity. That's why they didn't come. So anybody who did come was in favor for that. So right now, we can all agree. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say all, because all of y'all might not agree. But if we're in agreement that if you came to this unity conference, you were there for unity, and if you didn't show up, it's because you weren't for unity. If you purposely did not show up, we can all say that Polite is not for unity. He doesn't care if the conscious community unifies and get their shit together, because he purposely did not show up. He could have showed up. He could have showed up. You see, but he's caught up in doing what he do. You see? So we don't need to ever, family, question the motives of Brother Polite. Because as we can see, he doesn't give a fuck about unifying with us. So we need to start worrying about what he doing, what he thinks, all of that. We need to just stop worrying about what he got going on in its entirety. Let whatever that brother do, let him do him, and we move on. Because he didn't show up to the Unity Conference. Because he don't care about unifying. So, now that we got that established, family, now we all know that Crispy showed up. You know, Crispy came, and I believe Crispy came for unity. He wanted to be part of a Black event where he saw some form of unity. I don't think he came there for no bullshit. Not at all. He came to a unity conference. So the energy in the atmosphere should have been love. It should have been compassion. That should have been the energy in the atmosphere, even if he was around. And I'm one of the brothers that I don't agree with much Tommy says at all. You know, I definitely think he's a detriment to Black people. But do I believe he wasn't there for unity? No, I think he was there for unity. I honestly believe that he was. Should he have been attacked? No, I don't think he should have been attacked. Why? Number one, he didn't disrespect or attack anyone in the venue. Fuck what he did online. You see? Fuck all that. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he says on his platform. That's his opinion. That's what he's saying on his platform. He's not in the venue disrespecting Black women. He wasn't in the venue calling Black women out their name, speaking down on Black people. He wasn't doing that in the venue. So if he wasn't doing anything malicious in the venue, then why was he attacked? See, I'm just thinking practical and rational. You see? I'm on the side on what makes sense. If he didn't express none of those views in nobody's face that he expressed online, why was he assaulted? For what? So it was justified in him being assaulted because of something he done online, something he said online. And the shit that he said online, was he saying it directly to anyone who was in the venue? Or was he just stating his opinion on how he felt about shit? See, we gotta get down to the nitty-gritty, y'all, before we just run with some bullshit. Like that was cool. That wasn't cool what happened. Because the overall goal was to show unification. And that was not shown. You see? See, people gonna always nitpick. They're gonna always take what they want from the situation. So this is why shit like this was never supposed to happen. Because now people could say the Unity Conference was bullshit. Because a black man was assaulted by a fellow black person. That doesn't show unity at the event. See, we have to understand that that's how a lot of us think. So this is why shit like this shouldn't happen in 2017. It shouldn't happen. You see? And like I said, I don't agree with a lot of shit Tommy say. Tommy's an idiot. But I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of people say shit to me on YouTube. I've been threatened numerous times by multiple different people. When I see you, I'ma do this, I'ma do that. Now, let's say I was at the Unity Conference and I saw one of these dudes who threatened me. Will I attack them knowing they done threatened me before? If we're inside the venue, nah, I'm not gonna attack them. But if we do cross paths and we happen to see each other, I will invite them like a man to step off to the side and talk. Now, I know if that person decides not to have that conversation, then he's not here for unity. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave. And I'm not gonna leave because I'm scared. I'm not gonna leave because I don't want to make my people look bad. You see? And if the person I'm talking to see that I'm stepping off and they really want a problem, they'll step outside too. You see, that's how real shit works. See, if you really want to squash a problem, yo, let me holler at you, homie. Yo, you know what it is already. You know where we at. This your Unity Conference. You want to do this now? We could go outside. We not gonna do it in here though. Now, either that person is either gonna say, nah, we good, homie, or we gonna step outside. See, that's how men do shit. Men of respect. You see? We have to learn how to handle things correctly. We have to. And the sad part is, an older dude is a dude who did it. So it's like, where's your discipline, OG? You couldn't wait for that? So you got in your feelings that much to embarrass your people? Sarnetta has a huge platform. People watch him from all over the world. So there's a lot of different ethnic groups that watch that and saw that. So you know what we just did? We just fulfilled the stereotypes that's created. Look at these niggas. These niggas can't get together for a unity conference. This is what's being said. But then we get mad when the stereotypes is mentioned to us. Then we get mad when these white entertainers or these white athletes come out in public and say certain shit about black people. But we exhibit it. You see? Why are we exhibiting the behavior? Why are we fulfilling the stereotype, basically? If we gonna get mad when another ethnic group say, y'all niggas don't know how to act, but then we always showing the world we don't know how to fucking act. Come on. Come on. Am I opposed to Tommy getting his ass whooped? No, but he shouldn't have got his ass whooped there. See, that's my point. Shouldn't have got his ass whooped there. You see? But see, I understand that a lot of brothers come from that. It's on sight shit. A lot of brothers come from that. But if it's going to be on sight, bro, you should have caught him while he was going to his cab. You don't do it in the event. You know, like Sonetta said, how you know if the sister who run the Alhambra ballroom want to even rent her venue out to him anymore? You see, they don't do shit at the National Black Theater like that no more, Sonetta. So y'all ruining business. And this is why he denounced you pro-black retards, because y'all retarded. Y'all done made being pro-black a religion. And y'all zealots. Y'all done took this shit too far. To where now we're ruining opportunity for progress. The conscious community don't have their own fucking venue to have events. So if Sonetta can't do nothing at the Alhambra ballroom now, where's he gonna go to do his events? Then you niggas will be begging for another event. You niggas will be crying about not having a black event in so long, but y'all the same motherfuckers who supported ruining these venues. Because let me tell y'all something about business. It supersedes color lines, ethnic barriers, all that shit. Business supersedes all of that. And you heard what Sonetta said. He don't give a fuck if it was a Caucasian who came in there. Y'all wasn't supposed to put your hands on him. And it's his responsibility to make sure that doesn't happen. As a businessman, he's correct. But all you pro-black niggas sit up here and talk about, we need to do business, we need to do business, we need to do business. So this is how y'all gonna conduct y'all business? Niggas getting beat up at y'all venues? Huh? That's how y'all gonna conduct y'all business? And then want some respect from people in society? Huh? And then do y'all think if y'all gonna conduct y'all business like that, how long y'all think that shit gonna last? You think it's gonna last long enough for you to pass it down to your children? You see? Start reiterating the shit y'all pro-black retards say. Because y'all say a lot of shit, but y'all behavior contradicts it. If y'all about doing business, why would y'all agree with Tommy Sotomayor getting his ass whooped in a venue? In a black, pro-black venue, by the way. The Alhambra Ballroom sponsors a lot of pro-black events. So why would y'all want to fuck that up, pro-blackers? You're pro-black retards? Because see, I'm pro-black myself, but I'm not retarded. I don't agree with dumb shit. And I don't try to rationalize with foolishness. See, I know why a lot of you pro-black niggas is 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 happy about that shit that happened to Sotomayor. Because none of you niggas would have did nothing to them skinheads that did that shit in Charlottesville. See, that's why. That's why you niggas so happy about Sotomayor. Because why none of you pro-black retards went to Virginia gripped up? Huh? Why y'all didn't go out in y'all town and start stalling on skinheads and white supremacists? Huh, pro-black retards? Huh, bang on the beast? Y'all ain't been banging on the beast. Y'all been banging on Tommy Sotomayor. That's who y'all niggas bang on. Y'all don't bang on the beast. You know how y'all bang on the beast? Y'all do live streams. That's how y'all bang on the beast. But when y'all see Tommy Sotomayor, y'all bang on him for real. Y'all bang on him for real. But ain't none of y'all bang on none of these skinheads from none of these militias. Huh? Why none of y'all ain't take y'all car and run into a group of them? Huh? Y'all like banging on a beast, remember? You niggas ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all gonna do live streams about that shit. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all not banging on nothing. But see, what y'all would do is try to kill a fellow black man. What y'all would do is on sight another black man. That's what y'all would do. And see, y'all proved that shit to Sinetta, man. And this is why Sinetta agrees with Polite. This is why he agrees with him. If he stays stuck with you pro-black retards, he won't have shit in life. Because you niggas don't want nothing. Y'all don't even want motherfucking unity. You see that? That's what y'all niggas just showed. That's what y'all showed, man. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all pro-black retarded niggas. And y'all are retarded. Y'all ain't got no self-control. Y'all saw the video. Y'all saw that old nigga going crazy. Nigga ain't had no teeth in his mouth. He's so old. Going crazy. No self-control. He reckless. Crash dummy. See? No code about himself. Just retarded. Just retarded, man. And then you wonder why they call us the savages. Because you got old men with no self-control. F that! F that! Dude, what you doing all that for? Because you seen Tommy Sotomayor? You at a fucking unity event, Duke. If you was real, you would have slid up on him and hollered at him. And told that nigga, I don't like you. Let's go outside, homie. See? Not just do no stupid shit. But then y'all turn around and not go to Virginia and do nothing. You same pro-black niggas that claim y'all gonna bang on the beast. Ain't even visit Virginia. And y'all wonder why it happened in Virginia, right? Virginia is a commonwealth. It's a Klan state. You see? It's a Klan state, y'all. How many of y'all gonna go out there and bang on one of them? On sight. All these racist trolls running around in social media. If y'all, how many of y'all, if y'all saw Mark Dice, y'all do something to him? Y'all gonna do something to Sotomayor though. Y'all threaten another low-level YouTuber though. Yo, when I see you, it's on site. What if you see Richard Spencer? What you gonna do? Huh, pro-black retard? You bang on the beast, right? What you gonna do? Hmm? What are you gonna do? Exactly. You're not gonna do nothing. You know what you're gonna say? Oh, look at that cracker. Look at that damn cracker. Look at that cracker. Look at that monkey. You're just gonna fucking say names. That's all you're gonna do. Is just throw insults. You ain't gonna throw no punch. But you gonna throw a punch at another black man though. See, y'all ain't really about no smoke, man. Y'all not really revolutionary. Y'all just very revolutionary in y'all speech. Y'all just talking. Y'all not gonna do none of that banging that y'all claim y'all doing. You see? So stop talking, stop thinking you Khalid Muhammad. None of you niggas is Khalid Muhammad. None of you niggas is Malcolm X. Y'all not built like that, homie. Y'all not built like that. You're not built like that. So cut it out. You're not fighting no police. You're not doing none of that shit. Cut it out. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna bang on your own people. You're gonna bang on your own people and keep calling the white man the devil. You're gonna bang on your own people and keep calling the white man the beast. You're gonna rob your own people and keep calling the white man a thief. And talk about how he pillaged the earth. But you running around pillaging your own people. And this is why Sonetta denounced you niggas. He denounced you niggas. You heard what he said. Stay the fuck away from me. Don't come around me, you retarded niggas. Don't come around me. Don't come around me. See? Sonetta telling you niggas, don't come around them. Polite got the fuck away from y'all. That's the difference. Polite got away from you niggas. Because he made enough money so he could stay away. Sonetta don't want nothing to do with you retarded niggas no more. So stay the fuck out his chat box. Talking peace and black power. Stay out his chat box. He don't want to hear nothing from you retarded niggas. Because y'all ain't going to do nothing but bang on your own people. That's all you going to do. And then when we get banged on by the quote-unquote beast, y'all get on live streams and cry for 2-3 hours. Crying. Crying. That's what you niggas do. That's what you pro-black gangsters do. Because that's how y'all act. Y'all act like y'all so tough and gangster. But when that shit happened in Charlottesville, you niggas was on lives crying. Oh, these militias. Oh, oh, oh. Now y'all niggas was supposed to activate once that happened. Y'all talking all this tough shit. What happened? What happened? All I see is live streams. That's all I see. Shit crazy, man. Y'all niggas, y'all need to cut that shit out, man. Y'all not gonna squash no grape. Even if y'all was making wine. You niggas wouldn't squash grapes if y'all was making wine, man. Y'all niggas need to chill out, man. Y'all did some stupid shit at that event. It's supposed to be about unity, man. And y'all did some retarded, off the wall shit. And like I said, man, wrong place, wrong time. This is why we gotta have discipline. This is why I say we have to heal before we build. Because you see why we can't build? Because you got old niggas who still ain't got no discipline. Old black men who still act retarded. You see? This is why we have to heal before we build. Because whenever we try to build, we destroy. Because we're broken. See, we like to talk about money and say we broke. Nigga, we broke because we broke in. That's why we broke. That's why we spend all our money on the wrong shit. Because we stressed out. We're broke in. So we have to fix us internally first. Then we can make the right decisions with our money. See? Then we'll make the right decisions, period. But if you run around with a bunch of, you know, retarded, a bunch of retarded niggas, a bunch of retardeds, a bunch of retardeds, you running around with a bunch of them, come on, man. You basically running around with crash dummies. Y'all gonna crash, man. And the impact is gonna be crucial. You see? This shit affected Sonetta in a bad way. Now he gotta clean all this shit up. He gotta clean up his image. Y'all niggas ain't gonna help him clean it up. You niggas ain't gonna help him clean up his image? How? Y'all tell me how. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. But who gonna help Sonetta clean up his image now? I wanna know that. Let me go to the chat, see who here, man. What it do? What it do, D-Red? And you right, bro. You gotta get permission. That's a fact. Protocol. You can tell that shit, that was some reckless shit, man. It was reckless. Shout out to Surfing Tangents, the Stone Gatherer, peace. John Doe, peace, bro. Mama Rika, what's up? Peace to Strange Maid. What what makes you think you a pro-black retard, Strange Maid? Jalen, what's up? Brother Rob, what's good, brother? Addie Frost, peace to everybody. Shout out to my brother Boss, of course. Sierra, what's going on, sis? I ain't see you in a minute. How you doing? Samaya, peace to you. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. But yeah, man, this shit was crazy, man. I'm glad Sonetta denounced all you pro black retards, man. I'm glad he did. You know, it's a difference between being pro black and being retarded and being a zealot. Like I said, this shit has become a religion to people, and people have became suicidal with it, became kamikaze with it. This is no good, man. This is not a doctrine that we should be following. It has become an extremist doctrine with this type of stupid behavior. Because shit like this could have escalated. Suppose Tommy was the type of dude that wasn't having that and he want to retaliate. You see? And this is the type of shit that the government creates shit for. With all these terrorist laws and all these radical laws. Those things were created for people who consider themselves to be pro-black. Don't y'all understand that? They're calling people who consider themselves pro-black extremist, terrorist. So we falling right into these motherfuckers' hands. You motherfuckers better realize what war is. War starts in the mind. War begins in the mind. We better understand that, family. War don't begins with combat. Stupid niggas. That's combat. That's not war. War is strategic, man. War is political. You niggas better understand what y'all dealing with, man. Understand what y'all dealing with, man. This is an embarrassment. This shit is embarrassing, y'all. We supposed to be showing unity. We showing idiocy. Because that wasn't gangster. So anybody who saluted that like that was some gangster tough shit, y'all clowns, man. Y'all clowns, man. Real talk. Because if y'all gonna take that approach with Tommy Sotomayor, y'all should have went to Charlottesville and put some pain in. And we just gonna have to keep it real like that, man. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out for everybody coming through tonight, man. Let me know in the chat, if y'all want to join. I'll definitely drop y'all the link. Drop y'all emails in the chat, and I'll definitely drop y'all the link. Got trolls and shit, man. So I definitely can be dropping a link in the chat. So if anybody want to come on and speak y'all piece on this topic, just drop y'all emails in the chat. And I'll send y'all the link, man. But Sonetta done with y'all, man. For real. He done with y'all. Peace to my brother, Uncle Shug. What's up, bro? You want the link, bro? Oh, we got a murder mommy in the building. What's up, Sonia? Y'all let me know if y'all want the link, man. I'm going to just send the links out to a few people anyway.
Hold on.
Peace to the chat, man. Peace to the chat.
Yo,
Yo, what's up, bro?
what's going on with it?
What's good, bro? You know I'm back.
I definitely, what's up to everybody in the chat, you know. So what's going on, bro? Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and draw.
Man, as you can see the topic, bro. Did you catch Shotnetter's stream earlier when he was talking about what happened? And he was just giving his perspective on what really happened and how he really feel.
Yeah, I peeped that shit earlier. I mean, if you ask me, I keep seeing, I've been seeing all day, and for the last couple of days, everybody keep talking about how, you know, he shouldn't have came. But at the same time, the man right there whose event it was, he the one told him to come. So how can we really technically say he shouldn't have been there when the man right there told him to come and he came? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, everybody want to sit up and talk about how he just got punched. It wasn't nothing. He got a love tap. I don't give a fuck. You put your hands on me, that's putting your hands on me. Ain't no, I ain't got the time to be sitting back thinking, was that a love tap he just hit me with? Was that a slap on the wrist he just hit me with? Nah. I might think about that shit after it's over. But putting your hands on somebody is putting your hands. It don't matter if you hit somebody once. That's still putting your hands on people. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't fuck with Tommy either. Shit, bro. So a few months back, I had emailed Tommy and was talking shit to him and told him how I felt. You know what I'm saying? But if I'd have been there in New York and I'd have been at that event, man, and I'd have seen him, what I'm gonna smack him around for? It's a unity event. And that's why everybody keeps sitting up and they ain't putting and drilling in their mind. It was a unity event. You can't be fighting or busting guns at a meeting, at a gathering. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That shit was corny, bro. Whoever did that, he a sucker. Because he could have went up to him and hollered at him and told him as a man, he don't know where he coming from. To me, that's some little 13, 14-year-old shit when a nigga gotta do something so he can be remembered by it. You know them niggas that always gotta prove themselves. Always gotta do something so they can be talked about. That's what that was.
Word, bro. You got a good point. Cause
You know what I'm saying?
it seemed like that was a statement. Like somebody
You
was
know that
trying to make a statement.
that shit corny. He told him to come. And I mean, from what I seen, a couple people Tommy done said some shit about. He gave him hugs. People was, dapping him up and shit. It's supposed to be an event. Now, to me, if that wouldn't have happened, we would have really showed Tommy, how we get down. And he could have went back home, made a live stream, and bigged us all up as black folks because he had a good time. He came to New York to show love. Nigga had you see Tommy had on his New York hat and shit. He wasn't there for no sucker shit. He knew not to get out of line. He knew not to get out of line before he left his house to get to New York, on his way to New York, and when he got to New York, he knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? So now he get back home, he gonna be talking more shit like he already do. And then, bro, it's a lot of people that ain't feeling that, what happened to dude and shit. You know what I'm saying? That might fuck up a bag for the next event. Motherfuckers might not even want to come to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, people laughing and thinking that shit funny. But I bet if they walked out their door tomorrow and somebody rocked them in their mouth because they don't like how they look at shit, they'd be crying. See, people think shit is funny. You know that old saying, laugh now, cry later. The same shit that make you laugh or make you cry.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, all these motherfuckers sitting up talking about fuck the white man and all this other type of silly shit. I want to ask motherfuckers questions. Today, Tuesday, how many white people you beat the fuck up when you walked out your door this morning? And I'm going to mute myself real quick, bro. Got to twist that pain up.
Great goddamn question, brother. Great question. Great question. And that ties into the question that I posed earlier to you pro-black tough guys. Why y'all not in Charlottesville right now, ready to put some pain in? But y'all real quick to run and try to hurt Tommy. Another black man, by the way, regardless to how he feel about whatever. You see? Still another black man who came there for unity. Now, if he would have came there on his TJ Sotomayor shit, disrespecting black women, saying black men ain't shit, and all of that, then I could see, that warranting an ass whooping. But for y'all to just give him a little love tap, like, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, man. For one, y'all didn't even knock the dude out. Y'all didn't knock him out. He didn't fall, nothing. So that makes it even look more goofy. He wasn't bleeding. He didn't have a black eye. His lip wasn't swollen, nothing. So what was the purpose of that? What, you wanted to say hi to that nigga or something? You was happy to see him? Like, come on, man. Come on. And to answer your question, bro, a lot of these niggas ain't never put their hands on the people who they call their enemy. They ain't never put their hands on none of them.
They don't. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas are suckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are suckers. They'll come and kick down your door, tie you and your kids up and rape your wife, bro, and go in your safe. But they won't do that shit to no white man. Oh, no. Oh, fuck no. They ain't gonna do that. But they'll come to your house, though, bro. You peep out how many different bad cities it is in the United States. Think about the ones that you've been to, even everybody in the chat. Some of us is from bad states, bad cities. Do the white people in our cities, do they ride around looking scared? Hell the fuck nah, cause they ain't worried about us. Because we gonna take care of us. Not the right way though. You know what I'm saying? So all these pro-black retards and all this other sucker shit, you know what I'm saying? These pro-black, Rice Krispie treats, I call them. Pro-black Rice Krispie treats. How many white people did you put your hands on today? How many? We know some of y'all pro-blacks, you got jobs. Did you beat your boss up this morning? Did you beat the white boy up that's working on the line with you? You know what I'm saying, bro? This shit's silly, bro.
Damn
I-
sure.
If anybody was gonna do something, they could have waited and did that shit another time. Not at no event like that. To keep it real, bro, I would have rather heard Tommy got hands put on him at a debate versus a unity event.
I
You know what
mean,
I'm saying, bro? If he'd have got punched in his shit at a debate, I would have been laughing. But I ain't laughing because that shit happened at a unity event. There's a
right.
difference. Or if he'd got punched in his mouth coming out of Macy's in New York, or Southern Fried Chicken in New York, or anything like that, that shit would have been funny, but not at no unity event.
Conscious, what's up? What's going on, sis?
Yo, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I totally agree with boss. I ain't gonna lie. When the shit happened, when I heard about it, I left my ass. And it still make me laugh. But peace to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Sonya. I don't know. I spoke to her earlier in the chat. I don't know if she's seen it, um, but yeah, like when I first heard about it, I laughed. And I was like, that's what that nigga get. But then I was like, well, damn, homie, if it's supposed to be at a unity event and it's supposed to be these quote unquote hotel, that's all kumbaya as black motherfuckers come together. That's, what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be a peaceful family event where black people come together, and chop it up. It's like, why would you invite this guy? Because we already know the shit was planned, right? Just how the shit went down, you can just tell it was planned. Okay, whether motherfuckers admit it or not, the shit was planned. So why would you plan that shit at a unity event? I totally agree with Boss because I feel like, if I'm really confused. I don't think there's any real gangsters anymore because I thought when you do shit like that, you don't want no cameras around, nigga. Like you don't want no witnesses. You don't want no bitch ass niggas who gonna sit up there and see you do some dirt and then tell about it, nigga. Like you trying to get this nigga, you trying to lay down, you trying to get him in the private, like you trying to get him, like without cameras, without any witnesses. So why would you invite him to a unity event where they gonna have nothing but cameras there, buku motherfuckers looking and watching, and sneak this nigga? Why would you do that? So you already know he the suing type. That's why Tariq Nasheed didn't lay no hands on this nigga. When he presented him with the Coon Train award at the fucking DJ Vlad shit. He's a suing ass nigga. Everybody knows this. So if you really wanted to do him something, you want. Why did you plan this shit at a public unity event, man? That shit just, I don't know. I don't know. It's bad timing all the way around. Can y'all hear me?
Yep. We can hear you, sis.
Okay, I was just saying, it's bad timing all the way around because it's supposed to be a unity event, and then you got the shit that's going on in Charlottesville, Virginia, and you got motherfuckers getting hit by cars by the alt right. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we just taking L's. We taking self-made L's all over. We taking, L's from the opposite, like fucking team, nigga. We just taking L's. We shooting our own self in the foot. We sneaking our own while we over here getting ran over, getting hit and ran by the fucking alt right. Like this shit, like, oh my god, oh my god. I don't know what the fuck going on. I really don't. But yeah, I mean that's kind of like my take on it. It just it was sloppy. It was sloppy, and it should have never been pulled off by the people that pulled it off. Like, come on, like, for Sinetta to set this nigga up to get snuck, like, why you didn't set Polite up to not only get snuck but also to get exposed and ran out of the community for all the fraudulent ass activity this nigga engaged in. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga got 4 females he's shacking up with. He legally, allegedly isn't married to none of them. This nigga, just constantly does scams with this fucking what the name of that nigga shit? New Birth or New Covenant or some bullshit. With the company New Covenant, he never ships people, goods when people place orders and shit for his books and his lectures and stuff. And Sinetta been knew this nigga was, he been knew this nigga was, fraud in the community. But yet you set up a nigga like Tommy when you had a nigga under your nose for years fraud, defrauding, the community. But you set a nigga up like, Tommy to get snuck though, which I'm not mad because he need to get snuck. He needs something worse than that. But it just they ain't the people to do it. So yeah. Damn,
No
all y'all
doubt.
on mute.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. I mean, I agree with that too. Wrong place, wrong time. You know. D Red, what's up, bro?
Shit, what it do, baby? Man, my take on the shit is just simple, man. I said this yesterday, and I got called a coon. I'm like, what? I'm trying to stop cussing, so I'm trying to work on this. I'm a work in progress, but I was just like, what me? Shout it. Put your work where your mouth is. That was my whole thing. Anybody that ever try to call me a coon, I'm on the block right now. Patrol on patrol. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your work where your mouth is. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is this. Me personally, I was caught it yesterday, so I was glad to see real niggas start recognize real, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I don't even me inside. I don't even me inside never got our issues, but I would never go to that man event man up. That's just disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? And I'm damn sure not gonna go to another city and do it. You see what I'm saying? Go to his city and disrespect his event, nigga. Like I told them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, the other day, if they would have tried that shit here in the H, we would have beat them niggas would have never made it out of Houston. Straight
Mm-hmm.
up. You see what I'm saying? Just off the disrespect alone. Cause nigga, you a guest in my city. For you to even touch a man in another city. If I go to New York and I want to get that I would have to run that by a New York nigga or Hashar or whoever whoever's a thorough nigga natural Tahuti or whatever. I have to run that by them before I can touch some nigga in another in their city. I'm a guest in their city. You see what I'm saying? So that goes to be that to me revoke their whole street code. Cause nigga, you obviously ain't no street nigga because you violating the rules out the gate. You see what I'm saying? Second of all, the sneaker nigga, that's weak than the motherfucker nigga. That's weak as creek water. You see what I'm saying? That shit don't that ain't gangster. You see what I'm saying?
But
And then
it's
that don't even
dude.
prove no point. It
But the
really don't
dude
even
who
prove.
set him up though,
I mean,
like,
Sanetta ain't set that man up, man. Sanetta a business man. If Sanetta set that man up, he know he can get sued. That's why he came back and started saying, I ain't had nothing to do with that shit. And then it was finna
he
turn
said.
into a New York versus Baltimore beef in that bitch.
because the New York niggas are like, hold up, nigga, what the fuck y'all? Just like any city would do. We invite you niggas is a guest in our city, nigga. You ain't got the right to be putting your hands on another nigga in our motherfucking city. You know what I'm saying? We didn't tell you niggas y'all could do that shit. It was finna turn into a city versus city beef. So that's how I know something that ain't set the shit up because his guys would have been on point.
You
So I
know, this
mean,
the thing though. I
but
kind of
hold
feel
on, hold
like,
on.
I don't know. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm just trying to say that, man. My whole thing is, if you got an issue with a man, you know what I'm saying, you call that man to the square. Period. I think DS1 or somebody else said it. Some people been saying it all day. KF Gill said it. You see what I'm saying? People been saying the same shit I said. I've been saying since it happened. You call that man to the square, man. You got a problem with Tommy? You think Tommy a bitch made nigga? You want to do whatever because you feel like he disrespected a black woman? Woo woo woo. I'm cool with him getting his ass whooped. I don't give a shit. Fuck that nigga. I don't know that nigga. Beat his ass. But you run that across the New York niggas and they'll tell you get the nigga after the event or do however they tell you you can do that. You see what I'm saying? So you handle it accordingly. And you say and you can when you get that chance, you call that nigga to the square. Say, hey man, come out here, man. Let me holler at you for a second. You know what I'm saying? That shit, nigga, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You talk all that shit. Let's see you talk all that shit, nigga. Let's see what it do. You know what I'm saying? And let it go from there. But you don't sucker punch a nigga and then try to fall back in the crowd when the nigga charge you and the nigga charge at you. Nigga, you want to fall back in the crowd, nigga. Niggas try to deny the shit, nigga. When the niggas admitted, hey, they admitted in the Queen Karate chat that they sucker punched the nigga. And then you had niggas trying to say they didn't sucker punch the nigga. The niggas admitted the shit, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? The niggas admitted that's what they did. A sucker punch for a sucker, quote unquote. You know, that nigga, that ain't gangster. I don't know where the fuck you niggas is from, nigga. That ain't gangster, nigga, where I'm from. Nigga, as a matter of fact, nigga, you look like a weak ass nigga. Where I'm from, nigga, that gets no respect. That gets no love. Cause nigga, you showed you really ain't no real street code going by nigga. Cause the fact that you ain't even get that shit sanctioned before you even did it lets me know off the muscle what it is. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, man, and the sisters, man, y'all gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers be sounding like Ralph Tresvant around this motherfucker. Y'all some sensitive motherfuckers. If Tommy is disrespecting y'all, I get it. I just got hip to who the motherfucker is because of this incident. Cause I just subscribed to him yesterday. So I don't know everything the motherfucker said. I just know what motherfuckers have told me he said. But if he said it, he deserves his ass whoop, no doubt. Nobody saying that. Nobody, I don't think nobody on the planet that I've heard today say that nigga don't deserve his ass whoop. Motherfuckers is saying respect. I don't. Me and Si have our issues, but I would respect that man's event. You respect that man's event. One, two. You beat his ass. I heard what the sister said before me. She was saying you don't do it on camera. And I agree with that to a certain degree because you can whoop a nigga ass on camera. Motherfuckers do it all the time. You see what I'm saying? If you come at him on some nigga, what's you talk that shit, and if the nigga don't want to fight, guess what you do? You prove that he's a coward on camera. So, but also if you talk, people always talk about, see, we at war, but motherfuckers don't even know strategy. If you understand, think that we are at war, ain't nothing wrong with that, because I agree. And if you say we want to send a message to the coons, I agree. Now you got King Coon on your turf. What do? You beat the brakes off this nigga on camera, so every other coon see that shit, and they will realize this is what a coon get. You don't steal off on a nigga, and now you leave a nigga out to say you the coward, dumbass nigga. You dumb. You are the dumbest batch of niggas I've ever seen in my motherfucking life. You're dumb. Because you gave now this now everybody's turning on you because you didn't do the shit right. You got King Coon. Let me say this again. You got King Coon right there. Sai said he had a plan that they was gonna bring him up on some little trial shit. Okay, you let Sai handle his shit, embarrass him on camera that way. Then you beat the brakes off of him on camera that way. So now he's doubly embarrassed. He's embarrassed intellectually and he's embarrassed physically. And you sent a message to the coons that this is what you get for talking bad about black women. That is a message that you send to all the coons. You don't just that's I couldn't believe that shit. I was like, this nigga sucker punched this nigga, and then when Tommy charged at the nigga was backing up.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm like,
Mm-mm.
nigga,
Mm-mm-mm.
you are softer than medicated cotton, nigga. Get your ass out of here with that bullshit.
I just want to
Saying
know
what's up,
something
Fizz.
though. I just want to ask questions. Let me ask you something though. Okay, Tommy Akon, he talks shit about black women, right? But tell me this. He bailed one black man out of jail named Clifton Rainey, right? And they still beefed or whatever, right? But have he called the fucking cops on black people? Have he called the alt-right cops on black people and then come to pro-black hangouts? I just want to know that. You heard anything like that on the YouTube streets about Tommy Sotomayor? Oh yeah, no, you ain't heard that. Second, why the fuck you ain't fuck Polite up? He had a white bitch parading around in a dashiki suit and thing and talking about, yeah, it was an experiment after he got the backlash. Why he didn't get fucked up? Your main coon that you are eligible, that you introduced to everybody, you the one put him on your plane. Why you didn't get him fucked up? Because it's a game. That's why.
But I mean, the thing about it is, I don't know because I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I personally don't think business wise, you got to look at it from a Sarnetta perspective. He already can't go to the National Black Theater, right? You know what I'm saying? So now the All Humber Ballroom is the only venue he got to throw his debates and lectures. I don't see Sarnetta being stupid enough to jeopardize that for a nigga to sucker punch Thomas. So it's not that serious for him. You see what I'm saying? Because he's looking at the bottom line, the dollar. You see what I'm saying? Me and Sonetta got our issues, and I'm not making his bond. I'm just saying I respect him enough business wise to say he's not that fucking stupid for a nigga to just for a sucker punch. Come on, get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? Now a boxing match, I can see Sonetta try to set that shit up. You see what I'm saying? But a sucker punch, no, I fucking doubt it. You see what I'm saying? Especially with him knowing that if that shit gets out, he might not be able to throw another event there. That's. I mean, I've watched Sarnetta play chess, so I understand how he thinks because I play chess. So he wouldn't do that. So people have got to stop that. Now, to the sisters who just spoke's question, I agree with her in the sense of Polite was in Baltimore giving out motherfucking Little Caesars pieces with these same niggas,
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
and and he was they was Chester cheating with the nigga. So again, your point is very well taken, but not with Sa. You see what I'm saying, sis? You know what I'm saying? You got your point was excellent, but it just went with Sa. It was with them.
And plus, those people that chose to do that because New York is not an open and carry state. That's why they did that. Because they know he was naked. If you
Good
know
point.
somebody not
Good
coming
point.
nowhere fucking naked, you ain't gonna try that on him because he's a gun carrier all the
Fact.
time. So you're gonna
Fact.
try that shit. But you're gonna try that in New York because you know the strict gun laws that Pataki put in place that you can't
True.
carry. Okay? So that's why it's a lot of those dumb shit. But I'm not talking about really that. I'm talking about all these little videos going up, hooray, hooray, the black woman so happy. What the fuck that did for you? Nothing. Because you got rappers like Trick Daddy, French Montana. You got all type of rappers, Kodak Black, calling you the fuck to the front carpet about yourself. What you gonna do to them? Nothing.
Nothing.
These are
You
These
see,
are
international
international
people
people
calling out
calling
black
out
women.
black women.
and
So
see,
mhm.
my bad. And it's funny, you know what I'm saying, Sonya, because now we got all these black women yelling, hooray, hooray, saying that he got punched because he disrespect black women. But where's them black punching on other black women for disrespecting black men?
Vacation.
Vacation.
Hmm.
Vacation.
Vacation. It's not just that, boss. To further my point about, those weren't the people to do it, to lay that punch or discipline him or whatever the fuck people think you need as being a treacherous traitorous ass coon to the community. Um, hey, this is my opinion. I just feel I don't care what type of businessman this nigga is. He's shady as fuck. We already know it's been duly documented. You can look up lots of things to prove that Sinetta is a snake ass nigga. But I digress. Um, but nah, like okay, if you watch the video that what's that? She got a crazy name, Melanin Sutek or something like that. I don't know. I think that's the one who had recorded a conversation she had with Sinetta when he was saying, "Oh well, yeah, because she was, saying that he was gonna blackmail her, saying that she, like, sucked dick, just, was just totally gonna, smear her character because she, of her looking like she was supporting, young Pharaoh. But anyway, so that's what type of shit he do. Okay, he was gonna do that to a black woman. So how could this person or anyone that's connected to him be like, oh yeah, we're gonna, defend, black women, against Tommy when, I'm saying, he's doing shit like this. So that further proves that these weren't the people to do it. Because not only are you not treating black women right yourselves, you're bringing this dude to a unity event, whether you feel like, whether it's like, oh well, um he probably didn't have anything to do. This dude brought somebody in. So if you bring a company in, like, you got to protect, that person. You got to have that person back. You got to make sure, you know, even if you already know that your partners have beef with this dude, don't like this dude, and if they were, were to get, access to this dude, they would, cause this dude bodily harm. Better. Like, he shouldn't have never, even invited that dude to that event or any event up there unless he knew that nobody was gonna touch this dude.
And plus, you are held
That's
liable because it's your event, it's in the property,
straight up.
it's your event, it's your venue. Therefore, you're held responsible for security. So if Tommy wants to be a petty little white supremacist supporter, like they say he is, he can definitely sue on all behalf of his safety being in that environment because he was told to come there, invited there, and they were supposed to have security and safety on guard. Because what if there was children there? Children could have got hurt. Anything could have went wrong.
Good
Fights
point.
go left. Fights go left.
Good
Children come
point.
to some of these events. You know what I mean? So these people that's pro-black, supposedly catching a coon, it could have got real out of hand. No one could have known what Tommy had on him or what he could have did. No one could have known nothing. And kids could have been there and could have all went left. Or women could have got shot in the head and things like that. It could have went left. You never know a reaction to an action. So that's
So
what
that's
the
what
whole
the whole
point is.
point is.
But people
The
getting
people
off
getting off
laughing
laughing
about what
about
happened.
what happened.
And I
Right.
agree. And I definitely agree. Shit could have really went left, just like a lot of shit, you know, go left at house parties we went to, and bars and clubs. A lot of dudes, you know, that if they would have been in Tommy's shoes, they would have got punched up in your shit. A lot of some dudes would have went to their car, got that chopper, and went and took that shit out on everybody up in there. Cause shit like that does happen.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
Sure. Peace and happiness, bro.
What's good? Peace and happiness to all the living organisms.
What's up, bro?
Chilling, man. Just listening to the bill. How's everybody on the panel? Peace to everybody. What's happening?
Peace. Good
Hello, how
evening.
you doing? Peace.
So
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, man. This is I'm just glad I didn't, take that trip to New York like I was gonna do, man, and spend that little $25 and buy that little shit from the vendors. I was gonna go support their little thing. I'm glad I stayed home and supported my own community unity stop the violence picnic that we do every year. No fights ever. It's free. We give out a ton of supplies to the kids. Donations, man, food, a bunch of games, volleyball. Man, I put the footage up, man. I'm just glad I didn't go because That shit crazy, man. Everybody on point, man. It was a sucker punch. It was a setup, but I don't think Sarnetta set it up. It was a setup, like spontaneous setup. You could see the dude when he walked up on Tommy and sized him up, and then he told him, I'm gonna be back to holler at you." But he went and got his homies and came back to holler at him. See, it was a setup, man. And they surrounded him, and that's when he started the conversation with him. It was some straight sucker shit, man. If you ask me, I've been sucker punched before.
So what you think about Sarnetta denouncing all these pro-black retards, man? And I call them pro-black retards because as you know, bro, me personally, I'm pro-black. I consider myself to be in favor for my people. So what do you think about him denouncing the pro-black retards? And I call them retards because they've took their ideology and became crazy with it. They went almost insane with this pro-black ideology to the point where now we're acting out of character. All the things that we're saying pro-black people must represent, we're not demonstrating no more at this point.
Mm.
And I think those are the pro-black people who Sarnetta was talking about earlier in his live stream. So what do you think about that? Do you think that was smart for him, or do you think it may hurt him?
I definitely think it could hurt him. I don't think it was smart at all. I mean, and I consider myself pro-black, but to y'all, a lot of people standards out here, I ain't pro-black. So what's pro-black to who? I mean, and is it anybody in particular who he denounced, or is he just talking about
Now
people in general?
He was saying that he's not fucking with the people who do shit that the people who did what they did to Tommy.
Mm.
So he was saying, if you want that type time, stay the fuck away from me. I don't care if you are in favor for your people. If you doing shit like that, stay away from Sarnetta. He specifically said that out his mouth.
Right.
So, but I'm asking you this question, bro, and I'm posing this question to everybody else on the panel too, because a lot of those pro-black retards are the ones who tune into Sarnetta TV. It's a lot of those people who tune into him, who supports him, who comes out to his events and everything. So do you think that was smart? Or do you think he was being emotional?
He definitely was being emotional, and it wasn't smart at all. Definitely not.
But but you got to look at it like this. I mean, how many times has he been said he did a video and said, "You bitch ass niggas"? The niggas still go see that because that ain't gonna affect nothing. Stop
Yeah,
saying that shit ain't gonna.
right.
So that shit ain't gonna affect nothing because you know what I'm saying. All it's gonna do is make them people feel stupid because the people who was already saying that, man, that's just stupid, are gonna feel stupid because the motherfucker who threw the event. That's what I keep trying to tell. I was trying to tell folks yesterday, bro. If the people who threw the event embraced him, that makes him off limits. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You see
Yeah,
what I'm
and I
saying?
always thought the nigga who started the fight get thrown out. Everybody was telling Tommy to leave, and the nigga who threw the punch just chilling. This shit is.
No, they really wasn't chilling because them niggas was finna get in that ass. When you watch that interview, I think Thomas Sotomayor put it on this channel, and I watched that interview with Sar when Sar was explaining the shit. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Kent goes and tells you he said he was finna turn into a New York Baltimore war. Them niggas in New York wasn't having that shit. Like nigga, y'all niggas is guests here. You can't come to our motherfucking city and start no shit. You see what I'm
after that,
saying, nigga?
after that
Yeah,
nigga threw that punch, he stood there for a long time.
I, I,
And the
I I understand
female,
that.
the
I
female,
understand that.
one of them female, it wasn't one segment. I know that was segment now, but it was another female that turned to him and was like, "Why would you do that?" And he was just standing there, like by the bar area, whatever that
Mm-hmm.
was.
Yeah,
And
I know.
the majority of what my point is, not one person told that person to exit. Everybody was telling Tommy to leave.
I mean, I know that, but you got to remember, a lot of people when they were finding out, like, so I didn't find out right when it happened. A lot of people who had the stroke to actually throw him out or do whatever was not there at that particular moment. So as people started finding out about it, you know what I'm saying? People started approaching them like, nigga, what the fuck? And then more niggas start finding out what happened. And then
And
Uncle
that,
Kev was like, what? And as it became, as this started ground swelling, the New York dudes was like, hold on. You see what I'm saying? And you know, then and according, I'm just again, I'm basing it off what Uncle Ked and Sidon was saying. So I mean, I wasn't there, but
yeah, that's just what they saying. Going off what I seen and what I narrated, because I did a video on it, and I showed the video at Tommy's, and I ain't see all that, so I ain't saying it didn't happen. I'm only going off of what I seen, and what I seen was everybody telling Tommy to leave and escort telling him he adding fuel to the fire, and of course that was they crew. It was they whole little crew doing it, but and the dude who threw the punch just stood there. Nobody told him to leave.
again though, like I said, according to what they say, nobody knew what was going on at the time. Like the people who actually had the authority to tell anybody to leave didn't even really know what the fuck was going on. You see
Right,
what I'm saying? And so by the time they find out, they told them to go. Tommy Sotomayor to go over there by the DJ booth while he find out what's going on. You see what I'm
right.
saying? Because he didn't know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it was a process of trying to find out what was going on, and during that process, that's why you don't see it on camera. Again, I'm basing it on according to them. You see what I'm saying?
right,
During
DB.
that
I ain't
part,
talking about them. I'm not talking about signing them people. I'm talking about the people that was right there.
oh,
I'm talking about the
but,
people
but
who
but but
witnessed it and knew who threw the punch.
I know that. But again, what I'm trying to get you to understand is their first priority was to get Thomas Sotomayor out of the line of fire. Again, this is Sarnetta's event. This is somebody he is responsible for. So his first priority is get him out the line of fire, not to fucking investigate the shit while Tommy's sitting right there, because the shit can pop right back off. You
So the
get him
part,
out the line, you get him out of the line of fire, and then they went back to investigate. During they're going back to investigate, find out what the fuck happened, who threw what the fuck is going on. That's when all that shit start bubbling and brewing between the New York Baltimore niggas, because the New York, that's any nigga. That's any city, nigga. If a crew of Houston niggas go to Chicago and think they finna do some crazy shit, the Chicago niggas ain't gonna finna have that shit. That's any motherfucking way you go. And then New York niggas already don't like Baltimore niggas anyway. I mean, let's just go and keep it street and keep it funky. Anybody know anything about the streets? New York niggas look at Baltimore niggas like they some clown niggas anyway. Let's just go. I'm gonna keep it for all the way gutter. You see what I'm saying? New York niggas don't like them niggas anyway. Hell, DC niggas don't even like them niggas. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, so they really went up there really on some street shit. When the
yep,
streets went on some street shit, y'all niggas don't even like each other. You kind of see what I'm saying? So if you once you take it to the street level, that them old feelings come back up. You see what I'm saying? Like nigga, we don't like you niggas anyway. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing for us to mop you niggas up. You see what I'm saying? We already don't like you niggas. They think them niggas some bammers. According to what I know, my people in New York, they think them niggas some bammers. So and all they did was prove them niggas right.
hmm
Now
yeah,
now see, that's some real shit you was saying. And see, that's where I believe, you know, we've took this pro-black shit too far as us using this as a reason to quote unquote bang, because that's people's, you know, reason for banging now. Oh, I'm a bang because I love my people. You know, I think that's where shit, you know, gets hectic because, like you said, people revert back to their old ways, that street shit. Now,
hmm
when are we gonna be able to separate that street shit from being revolutionary? Cause street niggas, I believe, can be revolutionary, but not be street at the same time. And when I say not be street, is not to have that one track mind. You know what I'm saying? See, real street dudes know, listen, this ain't the place or time to do this. Now, these pro-black street dudes, this is what they do. They sucker punch dudes. They press dudes at events like it's like that's supposed to be manly. You know, like these dudes is walking around with their chest out. Like that was something that all black men should have did. You know, like they walking around with that attitude.
But
And
it's because oh sorry, my bad. Go ahead, bro. My bad.
and you know what I'm saying, bro? That's why I wanted to speak on this because, you know, I'm not cut from that. Like you don't be reckless. You know, you if y'all outside and only thing that separates y'all is air, then it is what it is. But when you're somewhere and there's certain things going on, you gotta respect that, man. And I feel like these pro-black retards don't have no respect. They don't have no dignity for themselves. And they really don't love themselves.
Man,
Because
it's a bad representation of our people, man. Sorry to cut you off, brother, but it's a horrible representation of black people.
exactly. And like I said before, it plays into the stereotype, man. And we gotta stop doing that. Especially if we talk about we conscious.
Man, everybody talk about, these pro-black, Rice Krispie treats. Everybody talking about banging on the beast, but all they doing every day is just talking shit about the beast.
That's all they doing, bro.
And
Is throwing.
and the thing about it is, man, I always say I'm not part of the conscious community because I don't even consider myself. Because again, I always say my grandma told me consciousness is what you do, not how many books you read. It ain't about how much shit you can talk. Is consciousness is what you do. You gonna see it in the initiatives and the programs and stuff like that. Now,
Facts.
I don't know if them brothers in Baltimore got. I don't know, so I'm not gonna speak on if they do or not. But if they do, they nullified every program that they had because they cannot show themselves to be the proper example. Now, that's everybody, all of us gonna blow up, cuss each other out, fuss and fight. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, but if I have a problem with a brother, even in the conscious community, and I want because I view it like a brother. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother done had a million fights. Me and my homeboy Cedric, they had a million fights. You see what I'm saying? So if I fight my brother, I'm not gonna sneak because until you my grandma used to tell me, everybody heard the old adage, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You see what I'm saying? It's like when Sarnetta said the blow back retards. That shit didn't bother me because I know I ain't no retard. I'm pro black, but I ain't no retard. So that don't bother me. So that's the reason why I said sisters can't be reacting so emotional. Yeah, Tommy, again, I don't know everything he say, so I'm not gonna act like a Tommy expert. But if he talking shit about black women, okay. You know what I'm saying? But if you know that's not you, then why? You see what I'm saying? If you know, if he's talking about, again, I'm making up something because I don't watch him. I just subscribed to him yesterday, so I'll give this as a hypothetical situation. So let me say that for fucking clarification first. You know what I'm saying? If he's talking about a motherfucking woman who fucking put a baby in the goddamn microwave, why the fuck are you identifying with that? You see what I'm saying? And why not? Why aren't you addressing the fact that a fucking black woman put a fucking baby in a fucking microwave?
Yep. They talking about he calling her a bitch and all that.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? The issue ain't the fucking what the fuck he calling her, because I would call that bitch a bitch too for putting a fucking baby in a microwave. You see what I'm saying? Again, it's a hypothetical situation, but what I'm saying is we get so caught up in the name, but we ain't even looking at what the fuck he's saying.
Yep. And
You
another
see what I'm
thing
saying?
I mentioned is what people don't realize with Tommy and a lot of this shit on YouTube is that it's YouTube. Tommy is a radio personality, and he's pushing a show. You selling the show when you dramatize and shit like that and being more over dramatic, calling names and all that. That's all it is, man.
But see what's happening is niggas is starting to think this shit is like I've just now I've heard of him. But I didn't hear nothing that would make me like, I'm finna go watch this show. Man, I'm not finna go because that shit. I got other shit. I'm on the block on patrol right now, nigga. I don't have time to be trying to watch every nigga fucking. I don't give a fuck about this shit like that. And to me, it's what these motherfuckers that's so caught up in this YouTube shit that this shit become they fucking world, man.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck about what no nigga Tommy said. That's what that nigga eat don't make me shit. I don't give a fuck about what that nigga talking about because I know, because I'm in the hood with women that's in the projects that's good mothers, and I got some ones that I know that's bad mothers. You see what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I got some shit that whatever fucked up name you can think of will fit, and I got some women that I know that them fucked up names do not apply. So it don't so to me it don't that shit don't bother because I'm worried about dealing with and healing the kids who may fucking be having a fucked up mom or fucked up dad or fucked up upbringing. I'm dealing with the shit. So I don't really give a damn about what he talking about because I'm trying to heal the hood so we don't produce another motherfucker like him. So if a motherfucker spent more time,
Exactly, bro.
if a motherfucker spent more time in the community, because you can tell who ain't in the community doing shit. Because these motherfuckers believe in sensationalism. You can tell who's not even. They talk about being at war. You can tell the motherfuckers who ain't even studying war strategy.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't even fucking talk about war. We don't even know war strategy. You don't even understand what are them motherfucking crackers in fucking Virginia fighting for? The symbolism. What that shit symbolizes and means to them. I'm trying to explain to these motherfuckers yesterday, these goofy motherfuckers yesterday, that whooping his ass on camera, I'm talking about beating the brakes off his ass on camera would be more symbolic than a motherfucking weak ass sucker punch. But
Eh,
but these motherfuckers is calling me a coon because I'm saying no. You got this nigga right where you want him. You let the shit play out. Catch the bring the nigga outside. Beat the brakes off this ass on camera. And after you beat his ass, you look your ass in the camera and say, "This what happens to motherfucking coons.
I
We
totally
whoop
disagree
coons
with
ass."
that, man. I
No,
totally disagree.
but what I'm trying to say is, if you're trying, if that's your motive is to send a message, send it.
Okay, okay. Are you not saying do that?
No, no, I'm not
Right,
saying do
right,
that, but
right.
I'm saying if
Okay,
that nigga,
okay,
if that's what you're gonna do, then do it
okay,
right.
okay. I
Don't
got
half
right,
ass do
right.
it.
I got you.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because now you gave him a out. You gave him some wiggle room to say this nigga's a coward. And guess what? Most 90% of the real niggas gonna say, "Yep."
Hmm.
So
Facts.
now,
What's
so
up,
now,
King?
so your now your whole point that you did that shit is nullified because most niggas ain't even rocking with you. So now
Shit,
you look fucking dumb. So
uh,
see them the type of niggas I don't want to go to war with them niggas. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. If we in a war, I will put them niggas on the front line.
Now, D Red, remember a couple weeks ago on my show, and I told you, was for y'all that talk that shit about me fucking white girls, that I would be the nigga on the battlefield before these other niggas with all that fuck white people shit, nigga. This is what I be trying to tell y'all, man. So you know that hey, I'm a lot more pro black than them niggas.
I will at least say I know your ass is smarter than them niggas. I would say that shit the 9,000%, nigga, because that was the goofiest. That should be on America's bleeps and blunders around this motherfucker, man. That shit should be on motherfucking what's this fucking America's funniest home videos type shit, nigga. He's like, look at these dumb ass niggas.
America's dumbest criminals because he
Eh,
might get charged. Think about
exactly.
that. America's dumbest criminals.
Oh man, exactly, nigga. Like this is some bozo the clown shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this nigga serious? Oh my god, you are the goofiest nigga on the planet, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at this particular point, man, and niggas that motherfuckers are trying to defend that shit, man, they know that shit goofy. And the sisters that's trying to defend it because they feel like it's symbolic. That nigga didn't it was symbolic to y'all motherfucking ass. But to no real nigga, they looking at this nigga like this nigga's a goofball. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And this is why I said before we need to set up councils. We need to set up a council of married women and married men to deal older, not no young motherfuckers, old school motherfuckers that's been married for some years to counsel the young motherfuckers and help them through the progress of how to do shit. Because a lot of times these you got a bunch of motherfucking chicks that I'm gonna keep it real and motherfuckers ain't gonna like it, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of motherfucking chicks that ain't got no man. You see what I'm saying? That they find love, not well, I ain't gonna say love, but they end up idolizing these niggas that they see on fucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And they be looking for a fucking savior in a nigga that ain't really do shit. You see what I'm saying? So what's happening is so what's yo, it's stupid. But what's happening is, you know what I'm saying? All this shit is playing out fucked up because you got a bunch of motherfucking women that don't understand street code. You see what I'm saying? They don't understand the G code. They don't understand how a man is supposed to carry himself. So they think that this shit is a symbolic of manhood. But this is the type of nigga that if he was face to face with a nigga and you really needed this nigga to stud up, he gonna get behind your ass. Because when Tommy charged that nigga backed the fuck up. So that ain't a
Yep.
symbol of fucking manhood. That he showed you he's a fucking coward. Because only a coward is gonna sneak a dude and suck a punch a dude. Real nigga is gonna nigga, what's up, nigga? Nigga, let's catch this fade, nigga.
Or ask them outside.
That's what I mean when I say catch the fade. Come outside, nigga. Let's see what it do. If that if
Exactly.
if that is your intention, that's how a man is going to handle it. You know what I'm saying? He handled that shit like a little fucking boy. So for all the sisters that was saying he it was symbolic, nigga, that wasn't symbolic because ain't no real niggas rocking with that shit. Only motherfuckers rocking with this shit is y'all silly asses. You know what I'm saying? It's because y'all don't even know what the fuck a man is. Y'all don't even understand man code. That nigga is out of code. Out of man code, that nigga violated the man code. That's why the real niggas is riding on them niggas. That's why Kev Gills is riding on them niggas. That's why I'm riding on them niggas. That's why DS1 riding on them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's why every other real nigga is riding on them niggas. That's why I saw another to his credit, and me and him don't even get along. But that's why that nigga rolled on them niggas. That's why Uncle Kit rolled on them niggas. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody real niggas riding with that goofy ass shit. The only motherfucker riding with this the goofy ass shit is you motherfucking women that don't know what a fucking real man is. Period.
Let's hear it from a woman. What you think, sis? You agree with that?
Whew. um, I've been listening for the past like I don't know 20 minutes. I just feel like this. A lot of of the guys that are on YouTube that quote unquote young women listen to, look up to. It's just like, why are these niggas speaking? Why the real niggas ain't standing up? Why the real niggas ain't shutting these motherfuckers down and saying, look, this is not a prime example of what a real nigga is or a real man is. You know what I'm saying? That's a bitch nigga. Listen to me. Here's why I'm a real man. I got this going on. I'm doing this for the community. I got this set up. Don't listen to this bitch ass nigga. But yet, what I hear for the most part is like, oh well, that nigga lame. He ain't a real ass nigga. He a bitch ass nigga. And then there's nothing after that. No substance. No example of what why he ain't a real man. Like why to look over here to the real men. Who are the real men? Where they are, what they're doing, and how you can compare what this fuck nigga doing versus what this real man is doing. Like I don't see that. But yet you got a lot of, guys who say, well, what I'm saying? Like, let Tommy rock. Like, let him chill. Like, if he ain't saying shit that's offending you, then, let this nigga live. Let him eat. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't give a fuck anymore about what Tommy has to say. For two reasons. Because he has overwhelming support. He gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Whether he gonna get paid by
Right.
YouTube or whether he's gonna get paid by the motherfuckers who, follow him, whatever you want to call the motherfuckers who follow him or, who follow Sinetta, whether you want to call them, pro black retards or whatever, those are the motherfuckers y'all gave birth to. Those are motherfuckers
Facts.
y'all don't pander to, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? To fund y'all channels, son, that's the same crowd signed up fund, paneling to fund this motherfucking band he trying to get. Instead of putting that motherfucking Bentley or whatever the fuck he got, that Benz and whatever, instead of putting that motherfucker up, you know what I'm saying, and just turning that motherfucker and getting a used vehicle, from 2012 or some shit, and then putting the rest on a news van, whatever. He's taking the money from this so called newly coined phrase, pro-black retards. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna stop with the super chat this nigga got on his shit. He ain't gonna stop with the motherfucking PayPal he got. He ain't gonna stop with the GoFundMe he got. He gonna still take the fucking, money from these motherfuckers. But he gonna talk about it though. So I just feel like if you're gonna sit up there and, talk about them today, but you wasn't talking about them in the past and you had no problem with their behavior in the past, then how you gonna try to sit up there and talk shit about them now when you gave birth to these niggas? I'm not understanding. Like,
Hey, they
but
both live right now going live right now about each other right now.
for sure.
Q Butter and Tommy, they going live about each other right now, y'all. Continue.
But I just want to make, another point. It's like, I don't give a fuck about what Tommy has to say anymore. I used to like, oh man, because the thing that gets to me, in my opinion, as being a black woman, the thing that used to get to me is, okay, I understand you're talking about, this crazy, what I'm saying, bitch who put her, child in the microwave. But while you talking about her, instead of just talking about that individual, in particular, you are throwing everybody and your grandma, your mama, your daughter, even the daughters you don't take care of, into this category. You know what I'm saying? Now it's okay to talk about the bitch, the crazy bitch that's doing the shit. It's okay for her to be labeled as a crazy bitch, because any woman who would, totally negate the responsibility to their child as being a mother, you know what I'm saying, and put their child in a, in harm's way, and even putting them in the microwave, homie, that's a crazy bitch. I don't give a fuck what color the bitch is. All right? But to sit up there and be like, oh, well, here I got a story about a crazy bitch, but then somehow they go like 3 minutes into the story, you lumping everybody. I don't agree with that. I feel like that part, like you can call her a bitch, you can, say how crazy she is, but you can do it without having to lump everybody and grandma in there. Because let's just say, we had a female equivalent of Tommy, right? And she was on that bitch, and she just so happened to bring up one of the very many stories of a black man doing something that he ain't got no business. And then instead of just focusing on him and what he did wrong and how he should have did better, she lumps everybody and they grow up on now. Even like men who don't got shit to do with that. We know, like, we all, like, as black women know, we can point to an example of our grandfathers, those who may have fathers in their lives, or their brothers, as great examples of black men, but still she's throwing everybody in there. That's not right. That's not right. Like, I would call that out. But instead he's not called out on that, but yet he supported, even though he lumps everybody and their grandma into the shit. He makes it, look like it's the collective of black women instead of just that bitch who stuck her child in the microwave. Now that's all I gotta say about that aspect. But I'm just saying, it's like, you can't sit up here and say, oh, well, these motherfuckers is pro-black retards today, when these are the same motherfuckers you was trying to get to donate to a newsman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't work. Either they, either something wrong with them today and will forever be wrong with them, and they need to change, and you're going to give them an avenue to change and show them how to change and be that change, or they're going to be, something going to be wrong with them, and you're going to go on your own way and totally get a whole new crop of people that you won't get funding from. You can't have it both ways. In my opinion, you just can't. And another thing I wanted to touch on, I can't remember, because it's so, y'all was talking about so much, but but yeah, that's how I feel, about, oh, you said at the beginning, you posed a question on DS1. You were like, why, like, what do you think about that whole coining of the phrase that he said, like, oh, well, these motherfuckers is like pro-black retards. I feel that a lot of people, a lot of, black people, when they get, onto these conscious, videos and shit, they change the name. They change in what they wear, but they don't change internally. Like, they don't change their environment. They may change, like, like, I don't know, they might stop wearing, tall tees. I don't know who wear tall tees these days, but they might stop wearing tall tees and shit and go to wearing motherfucking, I don't know, dashikis and whatever. But even though they done made that change, like, outwardly changed, they still ain't changed in the inside. So whether they are, transition to, the conscious community as a thug, as a farmer, I don't know, whatever, they still are bringing that in within the community. So then when they're in these groups, even though Sinetta invited, Tommy into it, you still got fuck niggas among you that's dressed as dashikis. You still have dumbass niggas dressed as dashikis around you. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like a lot of us don't make that change all the way around, inside and out, and that's why we still carry that fuck shit even when we're at an event that's called Black Unity. So yeah, that's about it.
But I would say that's when you gotta some of these dudes, and I was saying this not too long ago too. That's when you gotta have the right motherfucker. This when your chick come in. You gotta have a woman that's gonna be like, nah, baby, mm-mm. You ain't finna do that shit. No, because see, then because again, there's two things a woman having a good woman by your side was gonna do. It's gonna motivate you and having a family. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna motivate that man to fight harder, and that woman is gonna be his voice of reason when he ready to. You know what I'm saying? When he ready to go full steam ahead, his wife can be like, mm-mm, it ain't not right now. Mm-mm, this ain't the time. You see what I'm saying? So because a lot of times, man, we get hot headed and we'll blank out on your ass and be like, what nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? But your woman is gonna be like, mm-mm. So a lot of times, men, for us to fully mature, we gotta get with the right woman. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to turn this into no lovey-dovey shit. I'm just trying to say that, you know what I'm saying? You can tell these niggas ain't probably ain't got no broad. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got one. Because if they had one, the shit wouldn't even went down like that. Because you ain't even thinking on that level. You like, okay, I might want to tap this dude up, but we're gonna figure out a way to get this shit done a different way. You gonna think different because your girl gonna be like, don't be up there acting stupid. Don't be up there in the bad because see, then you're gonna be like, damn, all right, David, damn, you're gonna think about that when you ready to jump out that window. You're gonna think, baby, gonna be like, don't be up there acting crazy because you ain't gonna want to get arrested and be called as you have a collect call from. You ain't gonna want to be having to make that call. You're not gonna want to go back and be like, yeah, but we. You ain't gonna want that shit to get back to because she gonna be looking at you like, next, nigga, you are goofy, and that type of shit to a woman be a turnoff. The goofy shit be a turnoff. So sometimes it's good. We need that. You see what I'm saying? So I just think that man, dude, that was just some goofy shit.
Facts. And I agree with you on that too, man. Um, a woman, when you got the right woman in your life, she keeps you focused. She helps keep you focused. A lot of times, men get sidetracked. And when you got a good woman on your side, a lot of times she keep you focused on the prize because all of the other things are taken care of around you. So you're not distracted by other things. You can just focus on what you need to handle. And that's when you got a good woman, on your side. And I feel like that's true. You know, if if a man has a good woman on his side and he comes to a unity event, shit, he gonna try his damnness to stay in alignment with that, because he's trying to stay on the right track. Because it's like, damn, babe, no, this is why I came here. This is why I wanted to come here in the beginning. So I'm not gonna make myself look bad. And I'm not gonna make myself look bad to my woman. So you
Bingo.
made a good point with that, bro. You made it. That's a very big point, because I definitely feel that a lot of that male testosterone and that hypersensitivity that some males have, I think that come from the the excess buildup of semen. I think a lot of these dudes do need release. So you got a good point, bro. That's a very good point. You know,
But no, I mean, because I just noticed because I've been trying to for the past since the beginning of the year. I've been trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to be a little bit more. You know what I'm saying. I mean, I done had my moments. I know, nobody got to bring it up. You know what I'm saying. But I've had my moments. But for the most part, I've been trying to. You know what I'm saying. I even caught myself and even apologized to a dude for cussing him out. So I know I'm making progress, but I wouldn't make that progress without my babe. Shout out to my babe. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Bell, shout out. But it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't, we need that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say.
that's real. That's real, and I definitely agree with that, man. And I think too, you know, what you saying is big because with Sonetta, he's married and he's been married for years, and you know that's why Sonetta is really focused on that paper because his wife don't play that shit. You know, his wife like to spend money. She like to shop. She like nice shit. Most likely she from Harlem too. So Sa gotta get that paper. So if you gotta be a character in his show for him to get paid, that's what he gonna do, man. And I feel like his wife, make sure that Sa keeps that business aspect of things in mind at all times. This is why he made sure he cleaned that shit up. And by saying that shit was wrong. Because as a businessman, you have a reputation as being a businessman, as having a business, conducting yourself a certain way. It shows. It shows. So if he would have allowed that to happen, and for him to just act like he didn't give a fuck, it would have cost him. And I think this is gonna cost him too. Because like I said, like a lot of the people said on the panel, the people from the Alhambra ballroom might not want to do no more business with him. Because I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but I don't think he could do any more events himself at the National Black Theater. You know, because of certain little things that went down. So you know we definitely have to take that into consideration too. The feminine aspect is definitely important, you know, because that definitely balances everything. And I feel like if um if if the women were more honored at the event as far as the men actually listening to what they had to say, I feel like that shit probably wouldn't have even went down. I feel like if a lot of older women were there, like Queen Afua and Mama Pill and all of them, I feel like if they was around, I really feel like the brothers wouldn't have, really got crazy like that, you know. So anything y'all want to say before I close out, man? We've been on for a little minute. I feel like everybody said what they had to say. So y'all want to say anything on the closeout?
I totally agree, DS1, with women being more welcome, being allotted more, platforms in order to express themselves, and the role of, a good black woman bettering, a good black man to be in a support, system, for, a good black man, is very important and should be encouraged. I totally agree with that. If more, men, had good black, women at their sides or wanted it, and look for it and use that as their standard, then yeah, a lot of this fuckery wouldn't be going on. And leave that street shit. If you ain't about that life, and you was about that life when you was running the streets, nigga, now that you supposedly pro black and conscious, don't try to be about that shit in the dashiki. Don't do it. Leave that shit. where it needs to be at, and that's in the hood, in the motherfucking gutter, where it belongs. And carry yourself accordingly. If you ain't gonna run up and sneak a white motherfucker, all these niggas in, Charlottesville, Virginia, then, what I'm saying? Like, leave that shit where it be at. It's supposed to be unity. So,
No doubt, sis. I definitely agree with that. Anybody else got anything to say on the closeout?
Thanks, man, for allowing me to come through. Always a pleasure, man. Peace to everybody on the panel. Boss, my homie D Red, and DS1, everybody out there. If y'all ain't already subscribe to all our channels. And man, just thanks again for this opportunity, man. I'm about to watch this comedy show, man. Tommy and Q Butter show, man. Might give me some shit to do tomorrow.
No doubt, bro. No doubt. And happy birthday to your young king again, man.
Thanks, man. Man, we had a great time today too, man. We gonna finish it off this weekend too. Thanks a lot, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. D Red, boss, y'all got something to say on the closeout, brothers?
I was gonna try to let Boss go because him and Suge came on before me, so I was gonna try to let them.
Now you can go ahead, D Red. Go ahead, OG.
All right, now, man, all I just want to say, man, is, folk, man, sisters. I'm gonna address this to the sisters. We need y'all to focus on y'all. Let men focus on men. Y'all have no idea what the man code is, the street rules are. 90% of y'all. It's a few of y'all that may know some street stuff. My babe, she knows some stuff, but a lot of y'all don't understand it. So that's the reason why y'all was co-signing some of this shit. So what I'm just trying to say is stay in y'all lane. If the real dude say that ain't G, it ain't G, and you just rock with it. Cause just like if y'all tell us something about in woman's world, about how y'all operate in woman world, we can't do nothing but say, all right, we concede to that because we don't understand y'all's code and how y'all operate. But when it come to man shit, just stop. Because the pointing the finger at men, but not dealing with your own problems always creates a circular argument. You see what I'm saying? Because if y'all set up your own council to deal with and help women, have a married council full of older married women, and have another council for whatever the fuck y'all choose to have y'all council for. You see what I'm saying? Y'all can have 10 of them motherfuckers for different shit if that's what y'all want to do and how y'all set it up. But y'all need to create something to deal with y'all. Because right now, I'm gonna keep it real and y'all not gonna like it, and I don't really give a damn. You see what I'm saying? Because right now, y'all are trying to jump out in that water and be talking about toe to toe with dudes and all this X, Y, and Z. You see what I'm saying? But that becomes counterproductive. And a lot of times it make dudes not even want to deal with you. Because what happens is that's not cute. I don't want to. I'm not gonna argue with no chick other than the chick that I got. I'm not gonna argue with nobody else. So you trying to go back and forth with me? You know what that says to me in the back of my head? That's why your ass ain't got no damn man. Because if you deal with my chick is not gonna argue with no dude. She's not. She's not gonna argue with no. She's not gonna argue with no man other than me. She can say, "All right, brother. All right, brother. You show right and keep it moving. You not proving no point by trying to argue with me. You ain't proving no point with me because I'm not gonna argue with you. So what y'all got to start doing is create a council so y'all can deal with each other and deal with y'all problems, and let men create a council so we can start dealing with ours because we got problems too. But you trying to tell me what a man is and what a man ain't, you can't tell me that. So y'all will be talking about y'all need men to help raise these boys because obviously you don't know what a man is. You see what I'm saying? The fact that a lot of y'all was advocating for what this dude did proves my point. Y'all don't know what a man is. So right now at this particular point, y'all need to just focus on creating the narrative of what a black woman is. Recreate this narrative. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, these people are trying to paint you, the Tommy Sotomayor's included, as a terrorist, a beast, a woman that does not know how to submit to her man, a woman that's mouthy and this, that, and the third. All you are doing is perpetuating the very stereotype that you want us men to go out there and risk our lives for to prevent. Y'all want us to go out there and jump out the motherfucking window because people are calling y'all all these stereotypical whatever the fucks. But y'all get on these platforms and act the very same way that they're talking about. So you got to start dealing with yourself. And just like black men, we got to start dealing with ourselves. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I want to end it. Deuces.
Yo, I mean, definitely, what D Red was saying, and a lot of them, they don't understand when they being lined up to do shit. You know, a lot of women don't understand that when they lined up to do shit. You know what I'm saying? And they'll continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you know, we got to handle ours and they got to handle theirs. You know, and black women, stop sitting up listening to that the black woman is God shit. Because if the black woman is God, then what the fuck she need protection from the black man for? If the black woman is God, then that means that the black man need her protection. He can't protect her. How can a God be protected? The God do the protecting.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Shout out to everybody who came through tonight, man. I will be back tomorrow. You know, I've been gone for a while, been in transition, stuff like that. I've been moving. I'm here now. I'm settled, so I will be back at y'all a little bit more frequent. Not too much, but a little bit more frequent. You know, I will be here doing shows. So shout out to everybody who came through tonight. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who was on the panel. My brother Boss, D Red, Uncle Shug, the Murder Mommies, that's Conscious and Sonya. You know, shout out to everybody, man. I feel like this was a great show. It needed to be talked about, you know. And I just want to give y'all my perspective, you know. Shout out to everybody in the chat for coming through. You just tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And I advise all the sheep to stay sleep. We ain't trying to wake up no zombies, y'all. Sheep stay sleep. Wise ones awoke. Until next time, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all enjoy your day tomorrow. And stay safe. Peace out.